I'm here in a park with Anthony Giglio, who's one of the food and wine classics, in that he explains wine to such a captive audience, which we saw today. Where do you get this capacity to really connect with people the way you do?
I am not afraid to ever start off a seminar by saying, I'm a blue collar boy from Jersey City, New Jersey. And then I joke, anybody got a problem with that? And I wait to see who raises their
Yeah.
hands. But that's the truth. I grew up in this crazy, Italian American family where wine was on the table. The kids got it too. We poured our own, we topped it with cream soda, and we kept it real. And I never forgot that. For us, wine was a condiment. It was there on the middle of the table with everything else: oil, vinegar, salt, pepper, Parmesan, and crushed red pepper, and carafes of cold red wine.
I'm still back on the cream soda and the wine. Did that have a name, that drink?
The spaghetti spritzer. Of course it did. And it actually probably tasted better than the crappy red wine they were drinking because it was something out of a gallon from, I don't know
Okay,
where.
let's all rush home and make spaghetti spritzers. But
It taught my kids that wine belonged on the table, and I grew up with this, and look where I am.
what do you think, though, now, Anthony, of the American culture where we're so protective and obviously been educated by the challenges of introducing wine and alcohol into a family? It's a scary thing. And you've got kids coming up into the middle school.
Yeah.
How do you treat it as a dad?
So the offer stands. Anything they want to taste, they're allowed to, and they won't. They're actually pretty smart to it.
They're not tasting?
Not interested at all. But and I think that's actually part of the brilliant scheme to keep saying, try it. You should try it. If you want to try, you can.
Seriously, Dad, would you please stop with offering me wine?
They say it smells disgusting, and I'm happy to hear it. Great, it's gonna be good for a few more years until they're curious. But I really would. I think that the more the more of a problem you make it, the more of a problem it will become.
Becomes. Well, I'm ahead of you on that one, and I agree. But the day the kids turn 21 is a very nice day. All right, we've got these are the French. What did you call your seminar today?
These represent two seminars. This morning was well. Actually, let's start over here. So this was the French underdogs. It's all of the wines from around France that the regions you don't really know so much about.
This is a French. Now White Alsace.
Alsace, right? And so among anybody who loves wine, we know that this is not the underdog. Alsace is fabulous.
Oh my gosh!
But
I could
nobody
drink
buys-
that for
Nobody
breakfast.
buys it. And you know what I said in the seminar? You see this bottle in America, you see that bottle, you see sweet, and you walk right by.
White Alsace, yeah.
And these are dry. They're beautiful dry
What's the
wines.
price on something like that?
That's the only crazy one. That's about $80. But you can buy. I could. Only because,
palate.
we're in Aspen and I'm allowed to order wine without having to pay for it. But I could tell you this:
Right.
if I go to any wine shop, I could find fantastic Jugel Rieslings for under 20 easily from Alsace. I would do in a second.
Okay, so moving from Alsace to Bouilly. Tell me about the Chateau de la Chèvre.
This is your wine for the summer. Everybody should run out and go to the wine shop and say, I'd love a good cru Beaujolais or a good Beaujolais. This is one of the 10 crus. The problem, of course, is that with Beaujolais, they don't tell you that it's Beaujolais. They just use the cru name, Brouilly, and there's 9 others.
So when I see Brouilly, it is a Beaujolais.
It's a Beaujolais from one of the 10 village names that are allowed to use a village name.
A summer Beaujolais, I keep it a little chilled? Or not?
You keep this in the bucket with the champagne. That's what the French would tell you. So why wouldn't you drink this all summer long?
What are you inviting me over for lunch?
What are you doing next week? Let's do it.
Seriously.
Let's do it.
Okay, so a little cool, so it works with everything summer.
Yeah, really. Okay, so then we go bigger, much bigger. This is called Maremma Madness from this morning, and it was talking about undiscovered Tuscany, the south coast where all the beaches are, the beautiful wild west of Tuscany, and you have grapes growing like this. This is Montevero Tinata, a blend of mostly Syrah with a little bit of Grenache blended in,
And
not
that's
Italian grapes.
That's what makes it a tinata?
No, that's just a property name they gave, like a fantasy name. The Italians do it all the time. Because it doesn't correspond to anything you would know, like Chianti,
Montevero.
or Brunello di Montalcino, or Rosso di
There's a
Montalcino.
pretty fun nose on it.
It's really, really pretty. Really, really pretty.
And finally,
Finally, we have Guado Tasso from Bulgari from our friend Piero Antonori. So
Wow.
you didn't have to go any further. You know it's an Antonori. It's going to be delicious. But can I pour you a splash?
would you pour me a splash?
I'm going to pour you a little splash of this, and then we're done. And this is a fantastic Cab Merlot and Cab Franc blend. So it's a Bordeaux blend from Tuscany.
Lovely, very smooth.
Really.
A little bit of an edge that makes it great with food.
Proving your champagne palate. These are both around $90 to $100. And you know why I did it? Because I love you.
You say that to all the consumers and all the girls. We really had to make good on that long-standing offer for a summer picnic with your wines. So
Thank you
great
so
to
much.
see you and your family. You are just one of the great presences here at the Food and Wine Classic, and I can't wait to see you in New York.
Thank you, Sissy.